Truth Man here. So on this video, I'm gonna talk about self-confidence. 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 It's called self-confidence for a reason, because it comes from self. Your confidence shouldn't come from other people and what they think. And I believe that I probably proved that. Y'all know I get on here looking how I want to look. If you go through my videos, you'll see sometimes I had on nicer clothes. Sometimes my hair and my beard look nicer, and sometimes it don't. But you're going to continue to see that. Because I learned a long time ago what self-confidence was. And sometimes, like when guys get married, you get away from it. But the Most High, I'm going to put this on him, the Most High wants you to understand self-confidence. The Most High does not want you to get your confidence from women. They supposed to be following up behind you. Y'all following up behind him. And all these dudes talking about they saved and stuff. And you a handpicked. You a puppy dog. Your ears go back when she pets you on the head. Because you ain't got no self-confidence. You ain't got no self-confidence. Self-confidence. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let's see what the computers say about it. It's all right to get compliments, don't get me wrong. But you should already have confidence while other people give you compliments. You should already have it. So, like they say, Allen Iverson used to say, they say his trash talking, they'll be like, nice shot. He'll say, I know it was a nice shot. And I look at that like, that's self-confident. He already knew he was going to shoot nice shots because he already was confident in his ability as a basketball player. Now, it says, wait, let's see if we can get our voice in. They ain't putting okay, we'll do it like this. Self-confidence is a belief in one's own abilities. Own mean it's yours. O-W-N mean it's yours. So self-confidence is a belief in one's own abilities and judgment, leading to positive outlook and trust in one's capacity to handle challenges and achieve goals. See, this is why some people is living check to check, because you can have self-confidence, but if you get away from it, what happens is the universe is going to see that. The universe that the Most High created is going to see that you got away from self-confidence. And so this is how you see people that a bunch of bad stuff just keep happening to them, And part of it is because they lack self-confidence. They lack self-confidence. Now, again, you can't control other humans' will. They gonna have their own opinion of everything. But self-confidence says that what I think of myself is over what you think of me. Now, let's go back. And they got a picture that says, I can. So when let's talk about, we're going to talk about different aspects where this come in. When it comes to relocating and you don't have a bunch of money. Me and my guy was joking around about, we got an ongoing joke, how people be like, yeah, I'm going to move when I get 80,000. And they don't even be having $80. You ain't moving. You need self-confidence to relocate, because self-confidence says that no matter how good it gets, no matter how bad it gets, I know that I can make it. Self-confidence don't say can't. Self-confidence says can. See, and y'all make a lot of y'all walking around here getting all your confidence from what other people say. Man, you looking buff. Man, you this. Man, you that. You should already have your confidence. The only exterior place that I can get confidence is from the Most High. I can't get confidence from people because I've learned that people change. One day a person, and I know people like this, one day they all with you saying all this good stuff about you. And then the next day they gone, they done disappear. That's why you can't get your confidence from them. Because people is too flaky, they too wishy-washy. Your confidence got to come from yourself. It got to come from yourself. And self-confidence ain't looking down on others. Self-confidence is looking up on yourself. It's elevating yourself. You don't got to look down on others. If you looking down on others, a person like me who understand all this stuff, I'm going to be like, man, what happened to you in your childhood? What happened to you in your life where you got to be the top dog? You can't just be an elevating individual with self-confidence. And you got to shoot down on other people all the time. I already know you got something going on inside. See, we can put on whatever we want to put on this internet. But you got what I say and what y'all say as content creators and what other people say in their daily lives. And then you have the truth. Self-confidence will cut people off. A lot of time people be saying, oh, you should just work it out. I wouldn't quit my job. But a person with self-confidence gonna look at it like, I'm not finna let you disrespect me. I'm not finna let you diminish me and who I am. And people, you can't let them do it because most people, if you really get down on them, all they're gonna do is try to jump you or call the police. Because they ain't got self-confidence. Self-confidence, lack thereof, is why we got all this killing going on. If you got enough in your life to do, where is this coming from? I know it's coming from the devil, but where else is it coming from? From an earthly standpoint, it's coming from the lack of self-confidence. You trying to make yourself feel like you tough by killing other people. I be looking at some of the beefs online. You can't even explain. It just don't even make sense. And I say, okay, they lack self-confidence. They got to put other people down and go back and forth to feel good about themselves. These are the people at your job that all they do is troll and all they do is talk behind each other's backs. They trying to build. That's the wrong way to go about self-confidence, talking behind people's back. Self-confidence is you will say it in their face. You'll say it and your boss get online, you'll tell him to his face. Because you know you got the confidence that you gonna get another job. You got the confidence that self-confidence is why people broke. They lack it. You don't even believe in yourself. You got to spend all your money to look like you got money. Now, I'm not saying don't upgrade yourself. That's not what I'm saying. But y'all know people like this, that all their money go towards looking like they got money. You got $100,000 car and you don't even make $100,000. I'm still mad over my Park Avenue. I had the same confidence when I was driving that car and I liked it. And it wasn't like fixed up or nothing. Them little punks at that shop tore up my car on purpose. And I really wish I could have put these hands on them. I ain't gonna even lie to you. But all they gonna do, 911, what's your emergency? Oh, they're white. Let's go. We gotta kill him. He's black. But they messed my car up. Self-confidence, I'll get another. And guess what? One of the cars I'm gonna fix up, I'm gonna have it so clean. I love that car. I'm gonna give me a Park Avenue and I'm gonna have it completely gutted. Everything gonna be new on that bad boy and the gold 100 spokes. Oh, he's supposed to be a preacher. Let me tell you something. Self-confidence says that if I want something and I get it, I don't care about your opinions. 100 spokes are for whoever buy them. You ain't got, because you're a preacher, you can't get them. The devil is a liar. Man, get away from me, you fool. I don't like people like that. I don't like people that think that what they say, they making their own Bibles. People that everywhere creating their own 10 Commandments, their own instruct Bible, everything. I don't answer to your personal Bible. I answer to the Most High's, the works and the words of the Most High, not you. And then like these women, right? These women, they'll see your job disrespecting you. They'll see these jobs disrespecting you. And they'll expect you to keep taking it because they don't have confidence in you. They don't believe that you're going to have money like that. So every time you get a job, they want you to keep it forever, no matter how people treating you on that job. And that's a bad woman to do that. That's not a good woman. All these women think they good, but they be doing little stuff and saying little stuff that say, you not a good woman. You not a good wife. Just because somebody is good with kids, that don't make them good with men. That don't make them good wives. Every time you get a job, they want you to keep it forever. And then when you broke as an 85, 90-year-old man, they just gonna be like this. In a rocking chair. They ain't got nothing to say now. You broke because they taught you how to pursuing your dream, and now they just like this. They ain't got nothing to say no more. Why won't you shut the hell up while you young? And help that man pursue his dreams. And and guys, sometimes there does come a time where you gotta redo your dream. Your dream should be different from everybody else's. Everybody ain't gonna rap, everybody ain't gonna sing, everybody ain't going to the NBA or the NFL. But if you want that kind of money though, you gotta do something that you still could get that kind of money. So we ain't talking about that. But I'm talking about these women, they don't even be knowing why they talking you out of their dream. Let me tell you why you doing it to them. You doing it to them because you don't have confidence in them. And guys, you should have confidence in yourself. You shouldn't need her to have confidence. She's not there to do. She's there to suck you off, make you a plate, and be your greatest cheerleader. That's what she's there to do. If she's not there, and she's there to whatever help wherever needed. HWN. That's her job. Not to talk you out of your dream. Not to argue with you, then you snatch her butt up, call the police. She's not there for that. She's not there to have you paying her bills and then be flirting around with dudes online. That's not her job. It's not any of their job. And they doing those things, they not doing their job. So, self-confidence. Self-confidence says, if you fall down, you can get back up. When people quit situations where they could have made it better, That's lack of self-confidence in some cases. It just depends. Some people saying some stuff you need to quit. If somebody just disrespecting you, just like, where is disrespect going to lead? It's going to lead to a major confrontation. Eventually, it always does, I'm telling you. Because when people get into the habit of disrespecting you, they're not going to stop. They're going to just keep doing it more and more and more and more. You got to make them stop. You got to make them stop. They're going to keep doing it because once a person think they mastered you, that now the devil done took over. Now they think nothing that they do is wrong. Nothing that they say is wrong. So when they get brainwashed to that point, this is where people get to committing crimes. This is where people get to committing adultery. People in the church as well. And that's when it happens because they got this person where this person is accepting their disrespect and they're going to just keep doing it. They're going to keep going up with it. Now you have women that saying they love God, but they done sucked another man's dick and they married to you. Because they disrespect going to keep doing this right here. It's going to keep going up. Because now there's nobody there that they're going to receive correction from or that's going. This is why women also don't never give up your friends and don't stop going around your relative. I don't care what they doing for no woman. I don't care if they selling dope. I don't care what. They'll never do that because what happens is they get you isolated and now they think that nothing they do or say is wrong because they not listening to you and nobody else is there to see what they doing. This is also why people be so hell-bent on nobody knowing what's going on with them because they know they be doing evil. If you doing righteous, if you living righteous, you don't care what people know about. You putting everybody. Okay, you know why you worried about people putting people in your business? Because you know you ain't right. You know you ain't doing right. And you want to put on a facade for them, but you don't want them to know what you really doing. You should never do nothing or say nothing that you're going to be ashamed that people know you did it or said it. Self-confidence. Self-confidence, sometimes when you see guys divorcing their wives, a lot of times that be they self-confident. It be that she done dissed them to a point, but she ain't affected their self-confidence. So they like, either I'm going to be single or I'm going to get me somebody else because they still had a self-confidence. You see handpicked men, wives disrespecting them, treating them in front of other people, and they still won't leave, they don't got the self-confidence. Because you can get another house. You can get other cars. You don't have the self-confidence. I heard a dude say, and I started up to a little bit. He said, I can't do nothing without my wife. And dude was a cool dude. He like 6'6". I'm looking at dude like, I had to say something. Me and him was talking about it. I ain't go all in on him because I know people gonna do what they do, think what they think. But I was just like, man, that ain't the way you should be thinking, man. But he was young though. He was only 25, 26, something like that. It's going to take for her to burn him for him to see. And hopefully he'll see it. When you see these dudes walking in the back, a lot of time, not every time, in the grocery stores and stuff, they wife done broke their self-confidence. Now they letting her lead, basically. Can't nobody break my self-confidence. It ain't nothing you could do. You just gonna make me not like you. Because a self-confident person, when you keep saying stuff and doing stuff like you trying to break you just gonna make them not like you. You ain't gonna break a really strongly self-confident person, you not gonna break their self-confidence. They just gonna be looking at you different. So you wasting your time. Like if you a woman and you with a self-confident man, you with an alpha male, you with a masculine dude, you know how you can stay with him? He don't need your validation because he's self-confident. But how you can stay with him is be careful with what you do and what you say. Be careful how you interact with other men because he watching that. I'm telling you. Like I'm going to show y'all this. And some people have told me, man, you talk too much about this. But I got it. These are teaching moments. One of the things that made me start to look different at her is how she was interacting with other dudes. She didn't know I was watching because I ain't always say nothing. But it's been a long time I started looking at her different, man. And like I told y'all about that little Wendy's thing, that was a fail. And here's the other part of this. Because I know how she used to act when it came to me interacting with other women and looking at other women. In my mind, I'm like, okay, she trying to dominate me or something? Because like in Texas, I came out of the tow yard, like that, talking to somebody that you literally got mad at me. Me and dude was real cool. Like most of the time when we was around each other, it was always either something with sports or something where we just used to have fun, man, dude. We both were from the Midwest. It's regionally like how people act and how they think. And when I was in Texas, like it wasn't too many people from the Midwest that I didn't just hit it off with, get along. Chicago, Detroit. He happened to be from Detroit. So me, he was having problems. We was having problems. Like Texas wasn't easy. Anybody will tell you Texas not easy like people think. You gotta really want to be there and you gotta really keep going, keep pushing. So he was having issues with his son. He told me that he believed, like after the fact, he said he believed he just wanted to go back home. He was homesick and he didn't know how to say it. But they went back and it didn't work out. So they went back there and now I think he back again, like me. But his son was running away, all type of stuff. He said, man, I don't want to keep thinking about that, man. I'm finna come get you, man. Let's go drink some brews and just try to take our mind off this stuff and have fun. And that's what we did. When it got late, he's like, man, I always wanted to go in that bar. Let's go in there and let's see. We went in there. We had a beer. We still talking, joking around, stuff like that. We ain't thinking about the people around us. We talking about our families, jokes, work, because I worked with them too. She knew where I was at. I called her. Hey, I'm over here. I got home. She tried to fight me like I'm a little boy or something. Stop fighting if you can't prove that he did anything, stop messing your relationship up and disrespecting that man in front of them kid. Because if I would have flared up, who's to say I would even be in this car right now? Them police probably would have killed me. This is what people don't understand about me that I understand about myself. You don't gotta think. See, people, this how it be. Everybody think they can whoop you until y'all fight. Everybody think they can whoop me until we fight. So when I start getting mad to that point, I don't I avoid that. I don't let myself get like that because I know how I get. I know how I get. See, a woman will be disrespectful towards you. She'll see you crying at funerals. She'll see this. She'll see you getting emotional sometimes. She's seeing that whole side of you. So she'll start to disrespect you. But then when you start getting on people, you wrong. When these rockets start blaring, now I'm wrong. And I'm not just talking about them guns. These rockets too. Now I'm wrong. See, people will get to that level of disrespecting you, man. But when you got self-confidence, you be like, you know what? I don't want this to turn into nothing. That's self-confidence too. Self-confidence will help you control your temper. You like, man, this dude, he don't want none. So you go on with your day. But they get to disrespecting you. People get to that level of disrespect. Okay, so you think because I'm 50, right? Let me show y'all something. A lot of people will think because you older that you just gonna have slow reflexes and you ain't gonna know how to defend yourself or nothing. Let me tell you something. Y'all watch too much TV. You say, when the boxers get old, they always lose. Let me tell you something. You know why I'm finna show you. They don't want to fight no more. They done won their championships. They done got their lifestyle. They done lost the edge. They don't want to fight no more. It's not because they can't. They don't want to. It's not up here like that no more. But when it's up here, it don't matter how old you are. That's what people fail to realize. Then you get all your teeth knocked out by an old man. Now you want to jump or pull out guns on an old man. I think people just mainly need to learn self-confidence and learn how to respect one another. Like yesterday, it's always some stuff was just happening all yesterday. These two dudes, it's like, in my mind, I'm like, y'all some cowards. Y'all just out here in the suburb acting all loud and wild because you know you go in the hood with that, somebody gonna try you. That's how people be doing. Like when you out in the suburb, you're supposed to adapt your behavior. They don't act like that out there. I saw a dude throwing stuff all on the ground. It's like, they talking all loud. He getting all close to me talking about I'm all in your personal space, his personal space. He said, my fault, man. He said, my fault. He did apologize. So I'm all in his personal space. I'm thinking like, yeah, move back, but ain't nobody worried about you though. It's only two of y'all and y'all got girls with y'all. I feel confident against all four of y'all. What you gonna do? Go get a gun? I got mine too. And I probably can shoot better than you. Like I looked at dude like, and the guy in the store was looking at me like. So I had to show him, man, don't react to them. Because sometimes we as black people be in the wrong. I'm like, dude, you not big. You small enough for me to handle you and your boy. But I ain't think nothing of them. You know. That's just how they was acting. They might have been a little high and drunk. You never know. That's how people get down in Milwaukee. They coping. I could drink without getting drunk. A lot of time when you see somebody get pissy drunk, they coping with something. Self-confidence says, it's like when you self-confident, you start to be able to read people and read through situations. And you be like, she want to be a slut. And so when you hear about her being a slut, it don't surprise you, because your self-confidence is going to create intuitiveness. So now you're hearing about this person or that person giving it up in a week. Like she was telling you that you gotta wait, and then she gave it to the next dude that same week. Listen, you caught it. Like when women don't be texting you back, when women don't be calling you like on a regular, it's because they're not into you. But self-confidence says there are others. They lost. Self-confidence says they lost. That's they lost. Let's see you find somebody better than me out here. Smarter, better man, better person. That's how you're supposed to think. That's self-confidence. All I need is the Most High God. Everything else I get that's good, I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for them. But all I need is the Most High. I need to get up in there. A lot of these people and stuff, I made a video about that yesterday. You're not even going to remember them. You're not even going, I don't even know if we're going to remember the person that we was married to when we get to heaven. Especially if it was like bad memories, like divorce and all that, you probably ain't going to remember them. Badgering you about everything you do and then go have sex with a bum or with a psych. Just because somebody has money does not mean they're not a bum. How you think is part of the equation too. How you if you have mental issues, it don't matter how much money you making or what cars you got. Self-confidence show you that. And this is why you see dudes with all that money, millions of dollars, messing with women that you wouldn't even mess with. The self-confident man that doesn't have money like that wouldn't even mess with those women that the millionaire is messing with. Because you got self-confidence. You wouldn't even mess with her. And they got to pay her all that money. Or if you did mess with her, you ain't going to try to have no relationship with her. I see women doing this all the time and hear about it every day on YouTube. They was laying down the law with their husband or with their boyfriend in some cases. And then when they got loose, they gave everything to a bum and was in love with him. A loser. Dudes know how to advertise themselves. They know how to look the part. They'll stay on their job. They'll do all type of stuff, but he's not fit in his mind. He's not mentally fit. Everybody that's physically fit is not mentally fit. You don't know why they doing that. They could be like, and another thing, being obsessed with yourself, that's not always self-confidence either. Narcissism is not always self-confidence. It rarely, if you get to a narcissistic point, it's rarely self-confidence. Something going on with you. You forcing it. But anyway, let me take my self-confident ASS on and get some of this money. When you self-confident, ain't no shame in your game to do people like this.